So today's episode, we're going to be talking about what's happening in the market now that the first quarter of 2024 is closing. Is the market up or down compared to last year? That's what we're going to be talking about. And we're talking about a prediction I'm going to make here for you of what's going to happen this year as a result of a series of things. So stay tuned for that one. My name is Fabrizio, your aviation advisor. I'm also the author of The Quantum Economy. I'm an airline transport pilot, spent years flying private jets and for the airlines, and also write for Avbuyer magazine, interviewing a series of owners and how they use the private jet as a business tool. So you can click on the link below to read my articles in Avbuyer magazine. So what's happening in the market? Interesting, the first quarter of 2024 is now closing, and we see that last year 206 aircraft were sold during this first quarter. This year we're up at 248, so more airplanes have been sold, which is good. Also, Embraer have basically had their record number of deliveries so far in 8 years, and they predict to deliver between 125 to 135 aircraft this year. So that's another positive number. And then, of course, we've seen the certification of the Gulfstream G700. And so there's 43 aircraft that are sitting on the ground and now being delivered. And of course, the people that are taking delivery of those airplanes and then getting rid of the airplane that they've been flying up until now. So we're talking, G550s, Global Expresses, Falcon 7Xs. That's usually the people that bought the G700. There's one gentleman in Switzerland I know, he's sold his Global Express to his brother and he's taking delivery of the G700. So there's a lot of that going on. But the big thing that's going to be shaking the market up, and I think the prices are aircraft are going to sell for fair market value. So if you're sitting there thinking prices are going to come down or go up, they're not. Planes are going to sell for fair market value because the crypto guys are coming. Now, Bitcoin is halving again. And when Bitcoin halves, the value goes up. But there's been quite a few crypto guys sitting on the fence waiting for the halving to happen, because they're saying to themselves, well, I could sell my Bitcoin now at $60,000, but I'm going to wait to the halving because I think it's going to go above 100,000. And of course, a lot of these crypto guys have got this phobia about lockdowns. And so they're thinking that with the US election coming up in November, they're going to force another lockdown on everybody. And consequently, we won't be able to travel. But if you've got your own jet, you will be able to travel. So this is the thinking that's going on there. So these guys are going to be jumping into the game in the next few months. A lot of them have got quite a bit of money and they're going to be buying the bigger jets. So these G700 owners that are taking delivery of their new plane, their old plane will be sold to the crypto guys. But we have seen at least 30 to 40 airplanes sold in cryptocurrency over the last few years, but they haven't sold directly in Bitcoin. What has happened is you always have the buyer who's got the crypto and he wants to pay in crypto, but the seller doesn't want to accept crypto. So the crypto guy has to change his money into US dollars to buy the airplane. But my prediction is that this year we will see the first transaction happen solely in crypto. So they'll pay crypto. The guy that's selling the plane will accept crypto. And I think that's what's going to happen this year. And I think with the halving and that and the US election, I think, and because we've had lockdown last time, fairly recently, between the last halving and now, I think all the stars are aligning for us to see a crypto transaction actually happen for a private jet. And I see a lot of these crypto guys will jumping in and buying their own aircraft, as some have already done that. But I think there's going to be more and more, and it's driven by what happened with the lockdowns and that. These guys want freedom. And so they see the private jet as a tool for freedom, which it is. As I always say, it saves you a lot of time, but it does also give you that freedom to be able to spring into action at short notice and go places where you want. I mean, I was just looking at a number of these air parks in America yesterday. I was doing some research for the new business that I'll be telling you about in a few weeks' time. And as I was looking into the air parks and I was seeing, where you could live, have your own airplane. I mean, how convenient in having your airplane parked in the hangar next door to the house, and suddenly you want to go flying or you want to go somewhere, you just get the plane out of the garage, so to speak, jump in, start up and take off the runway, which is in front of the house. I mean, how convenient is that to be able to do that and not even have to drive to the airport? I mean, it's great convenience in having your own private jet. So, if you've got the money, why not? So anyway, that's all from me on this episode. So I encourage you to subscribe to Biz Jet TV. Lots of content on here, over 900 videos and more coming here on Biz Jet TV. Also, we love the comments, so let's get conversation going. And if you like this video, give us a like. And, if you get yourself a copy of The Quantum Economy and you post a review for me on Amazon, and email that to me, you will qualify for a free one-to-one strategy with me to figure out, what's the best jet for you. Should you charter? Should you do fractional ownership? Should you buy an airplane or lease an airplane? And what airplane? So we can have that conversation. I can give you that free advice. So that's all from Fabrizio here on Biz Jet TV. And check out this other video I did with Jason Crandall. The article is in Avbuyer magazine this month, but you can watch the full video interview on here and learn lots of how Jason's journey, entrepreneurship journey, but also journey as a pilot, as he learned to fly, and he bought his first airplane to just use it as a tool to build his business. A very, very interesting conversation I had with Jason. And that's all from me now on Biz Jet TV, and I'll see you in the next one.